Hey guys, Alan Sherrick here again. Week 4, SDI, done. Thank God. Not really, I actually had a lot of fun. Um, this was my first experience doing any coding, so I was shaken up many times over the course of this last month. This week, not so much. This week was a lot of fun. My biggest problem every week so far is almost having a feeling of writer's block when it came to trying to think of a story that I could fit code into. Because of that, this week was great. No worrying about stories. Just here, do these things, and figure out how to do these things. Uh, they weren't all easy to do, but I found it to be fun and exciting when you figured something out, and when you figured out how many different ways there were to do different things, and just going around on the internet, just doing Google searches, this and that, just finding different ways to write code, and then you'd find an example of exactly what you need, but I'd have no idea what half the stuff meant. So sit there and figure it out, do some reading, figure out exactly what it meant, kind of put it, and then code it in my own way. So I really did have a lot of fun. I wish I had the one thing in my life I always wish I had is I wish I had more time. I would have loved to have tackled all 12. I had so much fun with the 6 that I did that I wish I had time to tackle more. But father of 3, work full time. Wife works full time and goes to school full time, so there's no slowing down. I have 2 kids in diapers and a lot to chase after every day. So I was only able to get the 6 that were required. Let's take a look at which ones I did. All right. Well, here's the code I wrote. Nothing too difficult. I'm trying to think. This one, is the string a URL? That question caught me up a little bit because I was having problems just getting. I could get it to recognize the HTTP, but then it wouldn't recognize the HTTPS, and I had a little trouble figuring out how I wanted to do that. I probably didn't do it the best way, but it works. It works fine. This was my favorite one. The finding the number of hours or day difference between 2 dates. When I finished doing this one, my wife and 13-year-old, all they wanted to do was how many days in between this day and this day, how many hours in between this and this, they were just really excited. So that one was kind of fun. I got to practically actually use it a little bit. Other than that, they weren't really difficult once I did some research and figure out how to do it. I have to say, for this course, the lynda.com has been a godsend for me. I can't say enough about. I mean, I love the class. I love everything that's provided in the class, but also being able to go to lynda.com and watch videos there helped me so much. I'm a video guy. That's how I kind of learned. So I'm really thankful that we get that opportunity to use that. Well, this is it. This was the final week. One more discussion thing to do, and the class is pretty much over. Looking forward to moving on to the next class. I'm a little disappointed with myself. In the second and third assignments, it was more of a just ran out of time, and I'm trying to learn better ways to manage my time, but it's not always easy when you have a family to take care of. But I learned a lot. I'm excited that I decided earlier on today, I was just kind of goofing around on GitHub and went and looked at some other people, nobody's in the class, just some other code that had been written, and I was reading some JavaScript, and it was, I don't know, 1,200 lines long, and I could sit and read and understand what most of it was doing. Not all of it, of course, but for somebody who's never written any code in his life before, never read any code in his life before, 4 weeks in, I feel really, what's the word? um, I'm excited. This class has really gotten me excited. I feel like I'm actually doing something and learning something, and I'm really looking forward to the next class and see what it has to bring. Um, I hope everybody else enjoyed this class as much as I did. I know some people struggled, some people didn't struggle at all, but everybody's a little different. I have to say this was a ball, and I'm looking forward to next month. So have a good week, everybody. We'll see you later.